The only person in your way is you. The only person that can keep your desire from you is you. There's no one else. There's no other entity. There's no other source of energy. Just you. What's up, y'all? If you've been here before, welcome back. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Tierica, and I like to post videos about the law of assumption, manifestation, and mindset shifting, sharing my own personal beliefs and experiences with the intention that you can take something from what I talk about and apply it to your life to create the reality of your dreams. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into today's video. If this is your first time watching any of my videos, on Mondays, I started doing Motivation Monday, where I just post motivational videos for you all. Of course, centered around like self-improvement, mindset shifting, manifestation, all that good stuff. But, you know, it's just on the motivational side. So I am going to start this video off with an analogy. I was getting my hair done last week, and we basically had like a Marvel marathon, and the girl that was doing my hair, she played a whole bunch of Marvel movies, while she was working on my hair. And I noticed a reoccurring theme in because we watched X-Men and then we watched Doctor Strange, and there were two characters in the movie. In X-Men, the character Jean, and then in Doctor Strange, the character America. I noticed a pattern between the two of the characters, and I basically correlated it into a message that I want to give you all today. So, with the characters, they both were basically like really powerful, especially Jean. Jean had so much power, like her superpowers were so strong that she couldn't control them in a sense. Like at some point, she just didn't even know how to control them. And with America, she had her powers, but it's almost as if she felt like she didn't know how to use them. And both characters were in a position where they possessed these incredible powers, but they didn't know how to turn it on. They didn't know how to use it. They didn't know how to navigate that energy. And it took someone else to remind them of who they are and to remind them to just trust themselves, because they already possess this power. Just trust yourself. And when they were told to just trust themselves, and basically, you know exactly what to do, you've been doing it this whole time, just trust yourself. And for both of the characters, when they were told that, it's like a light bulb went off in them, and they stepped into their true nature, they stepped into their true power, their true ability, and they killed it, right? Like if y'all seen the movies, they did what they were supposed to do, all right? And while I was watching that, it just made me have a moment where I was like, that is literally us. That is human beings across the board on the planet. We are spiritual beings. We are magical. I really believe that we are magical, and we have the capability of doing anything that we can imagine. Anything is possible. And if you've watched my other videos, you'll know why anything is possible, because there are infinite realities that exist. Just like in Doctor Strange, the multiverse, that is really what we are existing in. A multiverse with infinite realities, infinite parallel realities, and everything basically happening simultaneously at one time. And you can basically experience anything that you decide for yourself, but just like the characters, Jean and America, we can have the tendency to question ourselves, to doubt ourselves, to live in fear. And it's not our fault, it's the society that we were brought up in. It was the conditioning, a lot of brainwashing that we experienced through the media, and in my personal opinion, through schooling. We just experienced a lot of brainwashing and conditioning to where it has created these limited beings, and that's not our true nature. That's not our true existence. And all it takes is for you to have a realization of who you really are, what you're capable of, and what you can do, which is anything. You can literally do anything. So my message to you today, to motivate you for the rest of this week, the rest of this month, year, whatever, is to trust yourself, all right? If you experience a desire in your imagination, in your being, if something comes to you and you realize you want to change something about your appearance, or you want to move across the country, or you want to marry a specific person, or you want to no longer experience somebody in your reality, you hell, want to grow wings or want to see unicorns. Like the possibilities are endless, and I truly believe that the possibilities are endless, and I'm a firm believer in thinking outside the box. Think outside the box. The more you engage with this type of knowledge, the more that you consume it, I feel like the more open you will become, the more open minded you will become, and you will begin to see and realize how life is really illogical. It's not supposed to really make sense. It's you just desire it and you experience it. So when you are aware of your desires, when you become aware that there's something that you desire, there's something that you want to experience, something that you want to have, step into that, and step into that knowing that you hold the power to experience it. You wouldn't be thinking about it. You wouldn't be able to fathom it, imagine it, if it wasn't possible for you. I say that a lot, but I really mean that. Like, how can you imagine something if you can't experience it? That's just not how it works. When you experience something in your imagination, when you become aware of it, step into that. Don't question it. Don't doubt yourself. I know that circumstances come up, things come up, and it just seems like the odds are against you, or you just don't feel confident enough that you can make this thing happen or you can experience this thing. I get it. Trust me, I get it. But just like these characters, at some point, they stopped feeling sorry for themselves. They stopped crying. They stopped playing victim. They stopped feeling like they were not capable. And they stepped into their true nature. They stepped into their power of, I got this. I know exactly what to do. I've been doing it this whole time. You can do it. And they literally did it, right? If you watch the movies, they did it. So you are the same, and I want you to do the same, all right? I want you to step into your power, step into your knowing, and don't question yourself. I know circumstances can be tough to deal with sometimes, but if you watch my video on detaching from the 3D, just learn to take your emotions out of it, because it's just a circumstance. No circumstance is permanent. No circumstance is going to stay there forever unless you're deciding that and unless you're focused on that. Take your focus off of all of the negativity, all of the opposing thoughts, all of the what if I can't make this happen? What if it doesn't work out? What if I don't? No, because by you even entertaining the idea of what if, you're leaving the possibility for what if to manifest. Does that make sense? You entertaining a what if opens the door and leaves the possibility for what if to manifest, for you to experience a reality, a scenario, an outcome of a what if being true. Taking a test, for example, or passing an exam. What if I don't pass it? That what if is allowing you to experience, it's giving potential for you to experience a what if outcome. But instead, when you notice yourself, having those what if thoughts, just become aware of what you're doing. Think about it. Okay, so I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, what if I don't pass? But that's not my true nature. That's not who I truly am. That's not what I came here to experience. I didn't come here to experience what ifs. I came here to experience what I desire. Because what I desire is meant for me. What I desire is for me. What I desire is what I am going to experience. And the more you persist in that, I promise you, the more you get that. And I do believe that when you are affirming for something specific, something super specific, whether it's a person, money, something by a specific date, when you are doing that, I do believe that it is important to add in an affirmation that implies you're always getting exactly what you want. So that takes away doubt and fear, worry of you possibly not getting exactly what it is that you want. So you could say something like, while you're affirming for your specific desire, you can also affirm, I always get exactly what I want. Everything always works out exactly how I want it to. Everything always goes exactly how I want it to. Everything in my life is always perfect. Things like that. Repeat thoughts like that while you're affirming for your specific desire. So you're getting that specific desire, because think about it, in the same time, because we've experienced a lot of conditioning and we've experienced a lot of, just limited type of things, you may think, oh, well, I might not get exactly what I want, but maybe something better. Or I don't always get exactly what I want, but it'll be close. No, that's just a belief. And if you're believing that you're not going to get exactly what you want, or you might not always get the exact thing that you want, but something close, that's what you're manifesting. So don't settle for anything less than what you desire. Never settle for anything less than what you desire, no matter what the 3D shows you, because even if you're wanting to manifest something by a deadline or manifest something very, very specific, and you experience in your reality that it doesn't happen, you still keep going and you still keep persisting, because things still change, things still shift. You get a call because something was a mistake. You get a letter in the mail or whatever it is, it's always still going to work in your favor. You just have to remain faithful to it and persist in it. So the takeaway from this whole video, y'all, is to trust yourself. All right. Trust yourself. Trust that you are always doing everything right. Trust that everything is always working out for you. Trust in your true nature, because you are a powerful creator. You're a powerful being. All right. And there's nothing that you can't do. I'm not a big person on religion. I didn't grow up with a lot of religion, but what I've always said and what I've felt for quite some years after, sitting down and trying to make things make sense for myself is, if you are a person who is religious and you are familiar with like Jesus, right? Jesus could do anything. Jesus, first of all, Jesus is the Son of God and has the ability to do everything. He's just God in human form, basically, right? And Jesus existed in this knowing. He never questioned himself. He never doubted himself. People came to Jesus, right? And requested things and had desires and, had fears, worries, and doubts. And basically, Jesus was always in a knowing of this can be changed or this can be done. And to me, you're just like Jesus. If we are an extension of God, if we are a part of all that there is, source creation, all right, we are an extension of that, and we are that in human form, living on earth. That is the same thing that Jesus was, okay? And to me, it's just an analogy. Look at yourself as Jesus, move as Jesus, move in this knowing that whatever it is that you desire, you will have it. You will experience it. You just have to remain faithful to what it is that you desire. Just like Jesus was always faithful to whatever, that's how you be faithful to whatever it is that you desire. And you walk in that knowing, because it's literally the same. And I do apologize because I don't have like specific stories, but y'all, I've never like read the Bible like from front to back. I've read some stories in there, but I've just never really read it. So I do apologize for not being able to give y'all specific quotes or specific stories. But if you feel compelled, or you have something that popped in your mind that you would like to share in the comments, please do so. Everybody has different perspectives, and all perspectives are right. In my opinion, all perspectives are right. Nobody is ever wrong. It's because it's an opinion, but you're experiencing your own opinion. You're always experiencing your opinion. That's why it's your opinion, because it's your perspective. So if you do have something that you want to share in the comments, please leave it. Please leave it below so everybody can read it. Like I said, y'all, the takeaway that I want you to have from this entire video is to trust yourself, all right? I can't say it enough. Trust yourself. Trust in yourself. Trust in yourself. Even if you have to make that an affirmation and just tell yourself, I trust myself. I trust that I'm doing everything right. I trust that everything is working out perfectly for me. Trust yourself, all right? Don't question. Don't worry. Don't doubt. There's no reason to. I know you've existed in a space like that for so long, but just practice and train yourself to no longer worry and to no longer question if something is possible for you or if you can make something happen, because the only person in your way is you. The only person that can keep your desire from you is you. There's no one else. There's no other entity. There's no other source of energy, just you. So focus your attention on what it is that you desire. The more you sit and say, well, can this be possible for me? you're not in your true nature. You're not in your true element. The more you say, well, I don't know if I can make this happen, or I don't know, what if I don't make that, you're not in your true nature. Let all of that go, all right? Let all of that go and step into your true nature and just practice. Practice on becoming more self-aware. Self-awareness is so important because the more you become self-aware, the more you catch instances where you may be limiting yourself, where you may be doubting, worrying, or being fearful. Catch yourself in those moments so you can rewire those thoughts, because those thoughts are still naturally coming to you, and it's okay. It's not interfering with your manifestation. Don't look at it like that. Just rewire it, reprogram your thoughts. And as you continue to do that, your new state will come with new thoughts, all right? Your new state will come with new thoughts, and those thoughts will come in effortlessly, and you're not going to have to worry, fear, doubt. You're going to know exactly what you need to think. You're going to know how to direct your thoughts, because I've been there. All right. I've been in a position where all these negative opposing thoughts would come at me, and that's just instantly where my mind would go from jump. And now I have reached a position where even when I'm faced with something that may seem a little complicated or be a opposing circumstance, I still don't dwell in that. I just don't care. I'm like, no, the thoughts that are with the state where I want to be, the reality where I want to be, they just come in, and I just persist in them. All right. So if y'all have any questions or comments, please leave them down for me below. If you watch this video until the end, I appreciate you so much, and I will see y'all in the next video.